Welcome to the News at Noon for this Friday, March 18th. It's 12 noon here on the west coast of Canada, Pacific time. I'm Tom, your host. Thomas Judson on social media, LinkedIn and Facebook, or Tom Park Lane on Instagram, Twitter, Skype if you use it. We're going to talk a lot about referrals today as part of our exciting News at Noon. Let's get started. It's March 18th. There's a lot going on. Your mini network is a great new tool, and it's a great piece to use to review everything that's going on. Certainly, as I'm here installing a brand new business, I talk about the two things to find out everything that's going on in your Park Lane business every week. Your network magazine, print out and have a copy every month, and your News at Noon every week really goes over everything going on in your business. When do programs end? Remember, we are a commission month direct sales business. And based on your commission day every week, if you count those days during the month, you know when things end, when weeks end, and when months and programs end. In Europe and the UK, it's Mondays, and we're 2 weeks into our 4-week commission month. The rest of the world we do business in, Canada and the Southern Hemisphere, everywhere, it's a 5-week commission month, and we are now in the 4th and 5th, the last 2 weeks of March. Why is that important? There's some amazing programs and promotions going on now that end at the end of March, including our fast start for our newest incentive travel trip, Punta Cana. But what else is going on that ends in March? Well, one thing that doesn't is our amazing 2x4 special. Tonight is my third show that I'm doing in a row this week. Last night we had somebody do 4x8. Thanks to our customer, Deb, who had so much she loved, she did 2x4 orders. The special is easy. It's easy for guests to understand. It's easy for customers to understand. I am hopeful that you love the 2x4 as much as I do because it really is accepted so well by customers. It's easier to train on, and it really gives them the same great value while giving you, our sales force, more money. You make more money because that entire order is commissionable to you. The double thank yous are extended through the month of March. You can see that in your back office. Those thank you gifts offer some amazing products. I could have known all the thank you gift items that are in a presidential kit now, and wow, they could get any two of those for $19 or wherever your country's thank you gift price is. And that continues in March, as does Punta Cana, our greatest new trip. You saw our trip winners over the last week on Facebook in Lisbon, Portugal. It was an amazing trip, as will be our next one at Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic at the all-inclusive Dreams Palm Beach Resort. It's a brand new resort, and it's really easy. It's you plus them. You have to have 4 recruits to qualify the trip, 4 qualified recruits. You can have as many recruits as you want, actually, but 4 qualified recruits, and then your personal sales plus all their personal sales for the entire trip contest get you a trip to Punta Cana. That's one of the ways. You can also refer someone and earn trips that way, too. A trip for 2 is just 12,000 points more. All the details are in your trip brochure. And the fast start portion, double personal sales and extra bonus 2,000 points for each recruit up to 3, and at the end of the March commission month. Refer back to when things end at the beginning. Now, the other thing that ends in March is the amazing $10,000 hostess giveaway, where one director, one of you, one of our salespeople, will win $10,000 in your local currency. And how do you get in? You encourage a hostess to have a $1,000 show. That's a $1,000 net show. And remember, with the 2x4, everything on the order counts. Really, the only things non-commissionable now are any of our customer specials. And hey, that Align bracelet is a fabulous, fabulous piece. Our Infinity Scarf still. So we have those monthly customer specials. And then all the credit you get on the hostess specials, the thank you gifts, the hostess-only specials. Those are really the only non-commissionable. So almost everything in your orders is net now. It really is. And you can track it in your field interface. In your back office that everybody gets internationally, you'll see right there the $1,000 club. This will track any shows you have open or pending within your system. And it will also tell you how many shows you have qualified that are over $1,000. Every $1,000 show gets you a chance. At the end, after the March commission month, we'll have that drawing. One of you who is watching this internationally will win $10,000. Thank you, Park Lane. That'll make a difference in your life, won't it? Now, one of the ways we do a lot of training now about how do you invite people to a show. I'm living this right now. How do you invite people? And we have the amazing new partnership with RedStamp. RedStamp offers some great templates that you can create for invitations for not only opportunity events, for shows, for blingos, for any sip and styles, any number of things. And this is available internationally, redstamp.com. But how many of you have played in your back office and recently seen under the Tools tab the Evite? And this is a brand new functionality that is available in your back office to you at no cost. It's part of the great system we provide you. You can create a new event. You can name it. You can give it a date and set a time. Set the address for the event. If it's a show, you can create the hostess information. You have a template that you can use. You have details on the event. And now you can update this and send a link to the hostess where she can go through and add names. She can add names. She can take existing customers or guests. You can take this out of your address book in your system. All those customers you've had over weeks, months, or years you've been in the business are all in there. You can add them. You can add existing hostesses. You can import contacts from different files like a Facebook data file, an Excel, or a CSV file. You can update them in here, and it will take that event with that template. You can send the link. Your hostess can put email addresses and addresses in there. Remember, if she does this for you, those are all added to your contact file. You know how easy doing an order is now? You go to your address book and, whoop, there's Susie Smith. Populates all her information in her order. And then, now remember, at the end, after she adds the addresses, she can't send the email. You have to, because when you go to proof or see the email, it makes you log in as a fashion director. Well, we don't want hostesses to send that, so they just let you know that they've added the addresses. You approve that and send it out. You and she even get email confirmations when people say they are coming to the show. It's an amazing new tool. I want you to play with it because it's another way Park Lane continues to be the best. Under Tools, check your Evite, have fun. Let's go around the world in 30 seconds. And hey, I am still here in Mission, British Columbia with our amazing new franchise president, Lee Bodner. Lee is, again, tonight's our third show in a row, 3 nights in a row. Just really going fabulous. Shout out to Ann, who's our hostess and a new fashion director and leader tonight that we're going to do a show. Lee is really going to do amazing because she strongly believes in the power of the party. She believes in shows and watches me and goes, that's a piece of cake, I can do that. See, it's not that, if it was rocket science, I wouldn't be here. It's an amazing program. Unveiling our jewelry is amazing. She commented on how sexy it was the way I unrolled the jewelry. I'm doing what Scott told me to do. So it's absolutely exciting for Lee, and we're excited to see her soar with Enduring Elegance in BC. And then, as we mentioned last week, we continue. Looks like end of April, May will be our launch in the Philippines now. Regulation whenever you go to a new country and currency and all those things are all things that take time, but we're working on that. But who do you know? Thank you to Stephanie in Quebec, and who gave a lead and connected her brother, who's a network marketer in the Philippines with a franchise owner. We appreciate you. Referrals are really an important part. They certainly are an important part of many of you who are part of Park Lane. Somebody thought of you and shared your name, and I'm hopeful you feel like I do. It changed my life. It really did. So who do you know as we look to the Philippines and beyond for Park Lane? Hey, that's around the world. Let's go back to look at our specials going on that continue in March. The Align bracelet. This is just a fabulous, fabulous piece. And again, with a $30 order, customers can purchase this. Our hostesses can get the Orion watch. That's for hosting a qualified show. This is in addition to all the other great things about our hostess plan. That amazing piece is a bonus that the hostess can buy. Also specials for our hostess, in addition to our amazing hostess plan, the yes gift. When she says yes to having a show, she can purchase the Willow ring at her show when she submits it. And the special host bonus is the beautiful butterfly Willow necklace. Both of these items are ordered with the hostess's show when she has her show, and are amazing pieces that just make an already great hostess plan even better. Hey, save the date for Chicago. I hope you have it marked down in your calendar, July 21st through the 23rd. Leaders and division leaders, you want to be there at the 20th because events start a day earlier for you. And March is also the time where you register to be in the Bling Zone. The Bling Zone is that part up front where you're going to get special gifts, special drawings. I think we're going to have something we're going to shoot in the air to you out there in the Bling Zone. But you get VIP seating Friday and Saturday, our two mega training days with amazing training and releases by registering by the end of March. I saw a list of people in one of our franchises at 14 that are already registered to be in the Bling Zone. So we hope you are too. Get in there and get your registration in now. It's going to be an amazing convention in Chicago this summer. The Miranda is our RRC reward for the month of March. Remember, 2,000 or more. 2,000 or more in sales gets you not only the free jewelry supplement at $1,500, but the ensemble of the month. And there it is, Miranda, for the month of March. It's beautiful. Hey, we're continuing our training segment on your first 100 days. What are 10 really important things to know in your first 100 days in direct sales? If you've never been in our business before, what would I tell a brand new person in the first 100 days? We're going to talk about points 5 through 7 today, but to review quickly, last week we talked about, number 1, write down your why. Why do you want to be at Park Lane? And read that why every day. I talked about writing mine on my refrigerator and had it there. Remember that you're building a business that can give you flexibility, freedom, and an amazing income. If it were easy, just anybody could do it. And you're really embarking on something that really is amazing. It could change your life. So stay encouraged. Prepare yourself for setbacks that come in the first 100 days. So instead of going, oh no, you really go, aha, I knew that was going to happen. I knew my mother wasn't going to have. He told me that. To prepare for that, wasn't going to have a show. They'll happen. Some of those things will happen. And set realistic goals for yourself based on relationship building, just connecting with people. I can't tell you how well that constantly serves me in our business and the role I play at Park Lane. So now we're going to talk about 5 through 7. And number 5 in your first 100 days, ask for referrals. Ask every friend, family member, relative you know who they know. Here's what you ask them too. Who do you know who is always the party girl, always having parties, always having direct sales parties or having the kind of parties? And who do you know that's involved in direct sales business? They're selling this or they're offering that and they're involved in direct sales. Just ask your friends. Everybody knows somebody. And that is a warm referral. That is a referral that you can talk to and say, hey, Sue gave me your name and said, you love to have parties, and wow, do I have an amazing opportunity? Ask for referrals. It expands. It's the trampoline effect for your business. So number 5 in those first 100 days, ask everybody you know who they know. Shirley Levite is quoted with one of the greatest quotes that I've ever heard, direct sales. The back of one person is the front of another. So ask for referrals. Number 6, tell yourself every day that you must be patient. Too many people give up too soon. You have to be patient. You're not going to get 10 bookings in a day. You're not going to get 3 recruits in a day. Oftentimes you're going to work on recruits and leads for days and even weeks sometimes before their timing is right and they say yes. Why is the first 100 days important? Because if you stay with it and you follow these 10 simple truths about our business at Park Lane, if you make it through 100 days, odds are you stay for generally years after that. Most people aren't patient enough. They don't make it through that first 100 days. So just the fact that you're watching this is really a testament to your patience and that you're not going to give up. You're going to make this happen. And number 7, invest as much in your first 100 days as possible into educating yourself. Guys, this is about more than knowing the names of the jewelry. I mean, one thing that's the epiphany to our new franchise owners is that I have to write down the names of the jewelry to put in my rolls so that I remember what they're called. It's true. I have to. But I can remember, I shared with you that I found some notes as we were cleaning an office from way back when I started in the business 30 years ago, and how much time I spent learning about how people sold in direct sales. I knew nothing. I knew nothing about this business. And, it was a little bit harder then because you had to go find people. You had to call people. You had to talk to people. You have YouTube now. You have Facebook videos. If you really want to learn in this first 100 days, watch everything you can about Park Lane. There is so much great information out there, and as much as possible, learn this craft. Learn how to ask people to have a show. Think of your friends and the people you'd invite. Do you think a night during the week or a weekend would be better? Think and learn how to ask people to sell. I am so excited that you're going to get started in Park Lane. Thinking of your schedule. Do you want to have your grand opening intro show this week, or is the first of next week going to be better? Learn the craft and invest as much time as possible as you can into educating yourself about your business. So, 3 more tips. Next week we go number 8 through number 10, what to do in your first 100 days. Hey, become a branch director. As you educate yourself, the first thing that's naturally going to happen is you're going to promote. Excellent. And branch director makes you more money and gets you more gifts for doing the exact same thing you do as a fashion director. To do it, all you have to do is 2 things. They don't have to happen in the same month. They just have to happen. You have to have 1,000 or more in net non-sales. That's a lot easier now with our 2x4. And you have to have a qualified recruit. And when you do those 2 things, you promote to branch director. You get an increase to 35% in your commission. You can earn overrides in your team. And you can earn amazing gifts like you're going to see in just a minute because there's something coming up. Your franchises are amazing supports, and more than operational supports, they're your sales leaders. They have grown great sales businesses. And I encourage you to talk to them about things you can do and ideas and how they can help you grow your amazing business. That's what they're experts on. You also have an amazing company behind you to support you. And remember when I talked about branch director? Coming up in April, our top performance weeks. TPW, you'll see these referred to. And here is our Dreams Collection jewelry. Oh my God! Top performance weeks are the last 2 commission weeks in April. So as you go through your last 2 weeks of March and you really are asking for referrals, remember that, and remember that you are in control of your amazing business and all that happens as a result of your efforts. Thanks again for watching this week's News at Noon.